Right. I am live. Hello, hi, everyone. Thank you again uh, for being in my Facebook page. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Facebook page. This is Rina Sizo from Rina Sizo Facebook page. Today again, I'm doing my 7 days Go Live challenge, and today I'm doing the day six. And in the day six, I'm doing it differently because, like in the first 4 days, I was doing solo Go Live, but this time I'm going to do it with somebody else, meaning I'm doing a live talk where I'm going to interview somebody, the same as I did yesterday. But yesterday I did it in Indonesian, but today I'm going to do it in English. And today I have a special guest that's a friend of mine who is also a proud digital business owner. Her name is Lozia, and she is from London. So let me just try to invite her to the studio. So let me give me a moment. Let me see if it's working. Oh, hello. I'm glad it's working. Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Rina. How are you?
I am very well. And now that this is working, I'm very happy that it's working out. Right. Lozia, can you please introduce yourself to our audience so everyone know who Lozia is? Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
of course. Thank you very much for having me, first of all. And hello, everybody on Rina's Facebook page. And obviously, it's going to be on my Facebook page as well. But hello, everyone. My name is Lozia Damtew. I'm from Ethiopia originally, but I live here in London. I've been married for the last 22 years. Thank God for that. And we have two grown-up children now, thank God. Yeah, and I think that's me.
Well. Thank you. Oh, wow. You've
Thank you.
been married for 22 years.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
That's
Well,
not.
actually, the numbers is really
Yeah. So you got married 2001, did you?
yeah, yep.
What month?
April.
Okay, because I also got married 2001, but I got
Wow,
married in August.
wow.
I mean, not only that we are like the same age, but we got married at the same year
Same
also. Oh
time.
my
I know. Weird.
Right, all right. Okay. Okay, Lozia, as everyone knows, because I've mentioned earlier, that you, just like myself, you also a proud digital business owner. Would you mind sharing to my audience why you choose to become a digital business owner?
Yeah, of course I can. Thank you very much again, Rina. Well, I initially started the business due to my eldest daughter growing up so fast. She was 16 at that time, and it kind of made me realize that it is time for me to start worry, or to plan or prepare myself for her university, because obviously once they finish their A levels, they'll start going to uni, and there is a lots of I don't want to say expense, but there's lots of things to pay for them, right? So I said to
Of
myself,
course,
okay,
yeah.
maybe, yeah, I need to start preparing for that. And I had these crazy thoughts as well. How about we be able to pay for their tuition fee rather than they're getting in debt? So that was my
Yeah.
initial um, thought to start a business, but again, I wasn't thinking of starting it online. But luckily, it was because it was during the lockdown time. I saw an advert through my Facebook feed, and I said, "Oh, why don't I, find out what it is?" So I clicked on the ad and went through it and start the business as that. But since I started, I kind of start noticing that it's not only for my daughter's future that I needed that job, this work, but it is for my personal development as well, for my personal growth as well. Because I have graduated in 2013. I graduated really late because when I had my kids, I stopped studying, but I carried on. Once I had my kids, and while I was raising them up, I started doing my degree course as well. And when I finished and when I graduated, I really wanted to go into marketing, but I guess because of my age and because of the how can I say, what's happening around that area, I wasn't be able to find a job that I was really looking for. So I had to jump on into the job that I found straight away. And yes, then, during lockdown, it just gives me a time for me to think, what do I need to do from now on? And what I wanted to do was to start my own business. So it really comes into hand. So although initially it was because of my daughter that I started the business, but now I can say that is actually for myself as well. So that's how I start my business, and that's my two whys. Thank you.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, everything is happened for a reason. And what's going on always, with our life is like, what is the right word for it? It's always changing, because you
Yeah.
are doing stuff for your daughter as a reason,
Mhm.
but then you ended up doing something that is also for your daughter, but it's going very well with your patient because you study marketing, right? So you kind of like doing this. So
Yeah.
when you come across this business, I'm sure not only that you're happy that you can build something for your daughter, but you can do something that you actually like, you
Yeah.
know, because you studied marketing and then now you are doing digital marketing. I mean,
Yeah.
what a coincidence,
Hello.
because, yeah, because for me, I also have marketing background, you know, but I graduated like in 2001. I'm trying to because it's like such a long time ago. I know for sure it was before I got married. So I got married in 2001. So yeah, but in those time, marketing is very different than what it is
Yeah.
now. It's like
Yeah.
what you see on newspaper. It's what you see on the television, and all of those things. But now it's so dynamic. It's so it has been developed so much. Now it's starting to involve a digital world.
Yeah.
So that's why digital marketing is becoming very, very popular this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you that you find your passion
Thank you.
in this business, especially when you started. You wanted to something for your family, and then you get both words. So that's perfect.
Definitely.
Yeah. So right. Obviously, I can see that you are enjoying yourself and you are loving your business. Can you please tell me what benefit that you have gained so far from doing this business in the past 3 years, if I'm not wrong? Have you done it
Yeah.
for 3 years? Yes.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
please tell me your story? I mean, not story, um, the benefit that you experienced from running this business in the past 3 years.
Of course, I can. I mean,
Yes.
from the personal growth part, I have actually become very confident on using online. Like start from simple things that you think, starting from setting up a social media page. I mean, although I was on Facebook for many, many, many years, I think I joined Facebook in 2006, if I'm not mistaken. I've been with them for a very long time. But I only use it like to post what's happening into in my life, and to have a good communication with my friends from school from back home, because I left home in 1992. It's been a very long time, and I haven't seen most of my friends since. So that's what I used to use social media for. But since I started this business, I start setting up social media for business. I start setting up business pages. I start recording videos. I start learning and how to edit videos, and even to do a graphic designer. Sometimes I sit down and start doing pictures for a post for my Facebook business page, and I see myself, oh my god, I am doing graphic designing. So, all those little skills that we think that we cannot do, it's only for certain people. Like, for example, I always think that working online is only for people who has an IT knowledge and who's been graduated from IT. But I never think that it could be for anybody else. And you can teach yourself how to do it as well. So I've learned all these things. Personal growth, of course, now I have more confidence on talking to a media like this. I'm
Yeah.
live on Facebook and I'm speaking freely. But when I started, I wasn't speaking like this. I used to be like very shy. I've always been camera shy, anyways. I like taking pictures, I must say, but recording myself, I never done that. And I remember the first day I recorded myself, I felt really, really lonely. I said, I'll never record this again. But obviously, through time, you kind of get experience, and you become good at it. And the community we have, on our
Yeah.
Facebook community, and in our London meetups, I met Rina through that. We were in one of the meetings in London, and that's how we kind of connected. We start talking to each other, and then we said, why don't we meet up? So we start meeting up since then. So friends that I would never think that I'll find anywhere else, but I met through because of
Yeah.
this business. That is another personal growth, and that's another benefit I gain. So there are many, many things, but I think I'll just leave it for with this for now. Thank you.
Well, I'm very happy that you feel that way because I share your opinion. I also feel that personal growth is one of the things that I gain from this business, aside from, of course, financial benefit. But I feel also I've grown so much since I started this business, and I've only just started last year in September. And I think everything is all because of the training that you get when you start with this business. Because when you start with this business, you are given step-by-step video-based training with support of mentor and coach. And that step-by-step video-based training is very good because the video-based training is designed in such a way that it's very easy to follow. It's like in a small video instruction, one instruction after the other, which is very good. And one thing that I very like with the training, before you start anything else, before you start your training, the very first thing that you see in the training page, I think I can't remember which number, but it was like the first two or the first three is something about your mindset. You know, changing your. Is it number four? Oh my
Number
God,
four.
you know it. You know it well. You know it well. That's good. Yeah, I know it's like the first year, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's number four. Yeah, the number four in our training. So it's very quite early on because there are so many instructions after that. Is how to change your mindset. So it's like how to adapt to a new circumstance, to a new challenge, to a new businesses in our case, because for Lozia and myself, for me, for example, I was full-time mom who has not worked for 13 years. From full-time mom to starting a new business, it's not easy to adapt. So if you give me like instruction to create something, and I have to do it straight away without learning about changing my mindset. That is just not possible. And for
Mhm.
Lozia, for example, she was, I think at that time was working, right? You were still working at that time. Yeah. So from being employee to running your own business, it cannot just switch like that. It's kind of difficult, right? So with the training that we have, that includes adapting your mindset to a new situation, to a new business, a lifestyle, or whatever it is. It is very, very, very good, I think, and that is actually one of the reasons why I like this business, because the training is created in such a way that is good for the benefit of your personal development. I think that is more than anything. It's very good. Obviously, the financial benefit, as I said, is also good, but this one is something not to miss. Yes. And I think another thing, of course, that I like about this business, I think I can share one thing that is like the fact that when you do this, it is very, what you call, flexible and portable. So because our business is using a proven system that allow you to uh, be to do whatever you want to do in the time that you chose, and you can do it from anywhere in the world. So for me, that is very good. And then another thing I think what is very important, and I think everyone should know, is this business is 100% legitimate, because when you start with this business, you have to register it. Like we are here in the UK, you have to tell the home office that you're doing this business. So, yes, so that is to show that it's legitimate. And then also, this is very important. And for somebody like me, a stay-home full-time mom who has not worked for a long time, having a business that you can pass it on to your children is very beneficial. And I'm sure Lozia agree with me, because
Yeah.
as she mentioned earlier, she's doing this business because of her daughter. So, having something that she can pass on to her daughter is just like an icing on top, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right, right.
Definitely.
So I think we almost come to an end of this discussion. So before I end it, I wonder if Lozia have something to add, little bit for our audience. Maybe if anybody listening to this and find this business interesting for them, and they want to uh, find out more, maybe you can share with them, little, uh, I don't know, your tricks or whatever, what we should do if somebody thinking about starting the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I think the online life is becoming real these days, isn't it? People are using more of online products. For example, uh, previously we used to go to groceries to do shopping, but now we can do it online. And
Yeah.
previously we had to go to the farmer's market to buy fruit and vegetables, but now you can order it and it comes to you. So online business and online lifestyle has becoming very real. And
Yes.
yes, 3 years ago when I started, it was kind of newish, especially the digital marketing side of it. And it was very, very daunting. And as I said early on, yes, I studied marketing and I've always loved doing advertisement and seeing advertisement, understanding advertising. But for me, myself, to go ahead and do it, it was really, really daunting. But as Rina was saying early on, because of our training, I was able to do set up my business pages and even do a YouTube advert. So, by the way, I have to say that because I just launched
Wow.
a new
Well done.
advert advert on YouTube, and that was honestly, it took me probably good 6 months to decide to go
Yeah.
for it. And all the training that we've been given and all the training available for all of us, the training is there for Rena the way she understands it. It's there for me the way I understand it, because it kind of split into two different way of doing it. Because, for example, there's a video-based one, and if you are like me, who likes to read and understand and take your time to understand things, there is a script bit of it as well. So what I usually do is watch the video once and then go for the script and then read it through, or do the script first and then watch the video. So, there's no hit and miss thing. So you kind of find yourself learning lots of things in easy way how you can understand it, because it's been designed for I don't want to use the word dummy, but that's how they use it in a computer world. Is every time you go to bookshop, all you see is
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Excel for dummies. you know, Although
yeah,
anyway, it's not a nice word, but that's the word they use anyway. So it is designed for that. So anybody can be able to
yeah,
see it and understand it and work through it. So for those of you who are thinking of starting a business, or if we just bring the new idea towards you today, I would say first thing, honestly, check out our website. Now you've
yeah,
seen us, right? We're human being and we're real. But go into our website and see what we actually do. You can see it on Rena's page, her website, and my page on my website as well. So you can go on it, check it out and see. Give us your email and your full name. We need your full name because, as Rina mentioned it early on, it has to be registered with tax people. So we pay taxes for it, and so we need to register with HMRC. So because of
yeah,
that, the training and everything else has to go smoothly with your full name. So use your legal
yeah,
name and your email address and go through the webinar. We always offer webinars to teach you what kind of things you should expect in our business. Just
yeah.
gives you a brief idea of it. So check that out, and then let us know if you have any questions. Rina is always available to help, and I am available to help as well. So send us an email or send us messenger. Now you are on Facebook, so send us a messenger, then we'll be able to assist you with all the questions you have. And if you think that it is very, very hard, believe me, once you're in it and you take your time to learn what's happening, you'll say, oh, it's not that hard as I thought it would,
Yes,
because that's exactly how I said it. When I started, I'm like, no, no, this is for IT people only. As I said, because I love advertising, but I wouldn't
yeah,
dare to go into social media to do advertising. But everything is becoming very easily and understandable, easy to understand. So it is. You think it might be challenge? Yes, there are challenges for it on it, but you can overcome the challenge as well. So don't be afraid and do contact us. That's all I can say. Thank you.
all right. So yes, so do contact us. You can see our website there on the your screen. Yeah, you can either contact myself or Lozia, whoever. It doesn't matter because at the end you will work with us. So you contact me, you will meet Lozia. You contact Lozia, you will meet me eventually. So it doesn't matter, whoever it is, right? So okay. So now I would like to say thank you very much for everyone who's watching. Um, I can see a few people are watching and giving a thumbs up, but unfortunately, I don't see the name because I'm not sure whether it's because I'm using a mobile phone today instead of my laptop. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But thank you anyway for your time. I do appreciate it. And um, I'm going to have another live talk on Sunday. But this time I'm going to do it in the morning. It will be 8 a.m. 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. And this time I'm going to be speaking in Indonesian because I will have three guests because this time I have to do a group live talk. So this time I will have three guests. Also a fellow business owner, but they are Indonesian. One lady live in Italy, another one live in Belgium, and then the last one live in New Zealand. So you can see our global community there. So if you have time and you wanted to see it, I will see you on Sunday at 8 o'clock in the morning UK time. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.